Hey guys, Doug Iglesias, your deacon candidate here. I pray you and your family and your loved ones are all doing great. I wanted to give you just 2 reviews this week. One is about a documentary, and the other one is about a little book by Chris Stefanik. And the end result is you don't want to be this guy with his head stuck in the ground. The movie is a documentary, and it's made by the creators of those people we love so much, the people who created Twitter, Facebook, Etsy, LinkedIn, Instagram. Those people made this documentary. In the documentary, they talk about how they created something so wonderful, this thing that was going to bring families together that hadn't seen each other in a long time, be able to share pictures back and forth. And it's great that we can bring people together, but they also found that there was a significant dark side. The movie is called The Social Dilemma. What they do is, one, they explain the software that they wrote to make all this work. We're going to call that AI, artificial intelligence. So they have a computer, these big supercomputers. They learn about you. They learn about your habits. They're learning about us right now. They look at how long we look at a picture, what articles we stop and read, and they come up with a composite about you. They do a personality profile. So they actually have a personality profile on Doug Iglesias. They have a personal profile on you. Their supercomputers are looking through all the stuff that's out there. They're showing you what they know makes you get excited, what makes you want to look at something more. And the challenge is, what blew me away is that it doesn't know truth. This artificial intelligence, this supercomputer, does not know reality versus not reality. All it knows is what you like, what gets your interest, what piques your interest. And what it does is it starts to show you more stuff. But unfortunately, because it's artificial, it has no moral guideline, no moral compass that says, oh wait, this is wrong. No, we can't do that. No, this isn't right. It doesn't have that filter. And so what happens, according to the people who wrote the programs, and this happened to them as they went home to get on the system and to use their own software, they would be starting to get pulled down these rabbit holes. And you think, oh, that doesn't happen. The stuff that comes up on mine, the recommended videos and stuff, it's not like that. Well, believe it or not, out of the 2 billion people who are watching this daily, 70% of the stuff we look at was picked by this artificial intelligence. We're getting 70% of the time stuff we don't know is true or not. That's scary. We're getting 70% of the time stuff that has not been filtered through a moral compass. Yikes. And some people say, well, I don't get my news from Twitter, or I don't get my news from Facebook or anything. I go, to the main channels. And their point in this video was that the information that the editors of the TV stations, the editors of the newspapers, the editors of the magazine articles, they're getting their information through Twitter. That is what they're basing their truth on. What they found is that since this really took off about 10 years ago with the artificial intelligence, that the world has kind of gone to these polarizations. They've gone to these extremes. The only thing they can contribute it to is this artificial intelligence. Here I am in the past 2 months just really struggling with, God, why is our world so polarized? Why can't we just have conversations and talk anymore? Well, this could be the answer. Part of coming to a solution is to identify the problem. And I think the creators of the software, not people looking out and pointing in, the people inside saying, this is what's creating the problem. Then all of us can come up with a solution of what we do about it. As a family, I ask you, I urge you to watch this movie and watch it by yourself first. There's 2 bad words in it. I still think the point is so critical that you need to watch it. Second, watch it as a family. Maybe you censor those parts out, but sit down as a family and watch it together. And then discuss it. Have deep discussions on this, because this stuff is going to affect your kids and your family and your friends and your workmates, our church. Then second, I would love your feedback. Let's talk about what are some things we can do to address this polarization. More importantly, what are some of the things we can do so that we know that we're finding the truth? And that's the beauty of our Catholic Church. One thing that differentiates us from so many other religions is that there's one truth. We know that Jesus came and he gave us the church. He gave birth to the church through the Holy Spirit. And that Holy Spirit brought together the first church, and that church has been continuous and ongoing. Has it made mistakes? Yes. But there's truth in there. Undeniable truth that has lasted for thousands of years. There has to be one truth. And we have to know what that is. And the church gives us that guidance. Chris Stefanik, I think this is a really good booklet, real short read, some information on Pope Benedict that he wrote about moral relativism, and just some good reasons why we as family, as young adults, as old adults, we need to stick to the truth and not be dragged off in all these different ways. Please share with me some things that you think might be a good solution to the movie. Make sure you watch to the end of the movie through the credits, because the people who created the software are going to tell you some of the things that they're implementing in their own life to handle this situation. As Catholics, stick to the truth. Know that we have a truth, and if you ever wonder what the truth is, reach out to the priests, to the deacons. You have a family here that wants to support you incredibly. So share with me what you come up with, and I would love to have a dialogue where we can work back and forth. Never stop seeking the truth. Jesus sums it up in this last section in John, that I came into the world for this, to bear witness to the truth. And all who are on the side of truth, listen and hear my voice. Let us listen and hear his voice. God bless you. Have a great week.